Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie is Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I always thought it was just called Harley Quinn, but it's not. So it's what happens after she breaks up with the Joker and she joins the Black Canary, the Huntress, and Renee Montoya. So it stars Margot Robbie, of course, Rosie Perez, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Junie Somlet Bell, I don't know. Evan McGregor's in it, so I don't know. Kind of excited. It's only 6.3 on IMDb, and probably nobody's going to watch this review because 72,000 people reviewed this movie, or at least scored it on IMDb. So pretty low scores. I'm hoping for a good one here. I'm, as you know, a DC fan. Yeah, 6.3. I'm a DC fan, and I like right now. I have a pause before I get started here, and it's showing that opening with the the Justice League, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, the comic kind of thing. If you've seen it in the beginning of other DC movies, love that. So I'm gonna get into it here and hope for the best. I'll find out what it's about a little bit more. They saved some girl from some evil crime lord, whatever. Let me figure it out. Let me come back to you, tell you what it's about, and then ultimately I'll let you know what I think. So stick around, I'll be back. Hey everybody, let's do a quick check-in here. We're at the 58-minute, 33 seconds left, 33 seconds of Birds of Prey. So a lot has transpired. There's only 50 minutes left. We're over the halfway point. And it's okay. It's not great, to be honest with you. But it is kind of what they described so far. So Harley Quinn has broken up with the Joker, and what comes along with that is she loses all of her protection. So when she was able to go around Gotham, she was protected because she was dating him, but now she's not. Everything that she did wrong to different people, they're going to come after her, right? Joker's not really in this so much. So that's kind of the first part. And that girl that they talked about, she's a pickpocket girl. She gets her hand on a diamond. And that diamond is very important to some nefarious characters within Gotham. So that's where that is. And then what we know so far about the Black Canary. So she shows in this one. Pretty good. I like the look of her because I watch Arrow, and I think she looks like Dinah and the Canary in Arrow. So I thought that's pretty neat. Pretty close resemblance there. It's not the same actors. But anyway, so she's kind of involved as well. At least they've run into each other, the two of them. But they're not the Birds of Prey yet. They're not a team yet. In fact, Montoya is actually a detective. So interesting to see how that plays out. Rosie Perez's character. She's a detective in all of this. And we've got a glimpse of the Huntress, but that's it. So we're over halfway point. She's not even really involved. But the whole thing is this diamond, and Evan McGregor is like the kingpin of all of this, and he wants this diamond. So he has asked Harley Quinn to get it because he was gonna, do something to her, but she offered to go ahead and find the diamond. But then he also has asked everybody else in the city to try and find a diamond. So she's trying to find a diamond, but also take care of the girl, because that girl has the diamond. Everybody else is just trying to get the diamond. So that's what they mean by she's trying to protect this girl. But she's the only one. No Birds of Prey yet. It's good. It's okay. I'm not loving it. I don't know why. I can't give you enough information at that right now, but let me get into it a little bit more. Maybe it'll jump up. I mean, I don't hate it, but for some reason I'm just not gripped. So, but we'll see. Let's keep watching it here, see where it goes from here. But at least you have a better idea of what the synopsis is, as long as that made sense. And if anything interesting happens between now and the credits, I'll let you know. If not, I'll see you at the end and give you my final thoughts. Stick around.
In ordering number 30.
Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Birds of Prey, and it didn't get much better for me. I don't know why they called it Birds of Prey, because it's very minimal, the Birds of Prey. I mean, I guess, as you can imagine, at some point the Birds of Prey do come out in this, but it takes a long time. And as I mentioned now, it was right after I checked in, but the Huntress was like, barely, they explained it, rather quickly. So I guess, I don't know, maybe they don't have to follow the same origin story for everybody, but I think they could have done that a little bit better. I don't think they've done a whole arc of all the characters and bring them together and make you really care for them and root for them. You know, I get it. Harley Quinn is conflicted, whether she's good or bad. All right, and Margot Robbie does a good job with that again. We've seen her in Suicide Squad, and okay, but I wanted more from the other girls. I wanted more of a, you know their story, but you didn't care the way that they presented it. Maybe you did. I didn't care. I would have liked to see more about the Huntress. Again, I know what happened. I know why she becomes that. They do that rather quickly, so you get it. The Black Canary. I would have liked to see them all. They could have done a better job of telling all their stories, and Rosie Perez's story as well, Montoya, and then bringing it together somehow, some way. And they could have been creative doing that. I just don't think that they did they didn't have to do that for Harley Quinn because we got her story. We kind of know, and we could have done little flashbacks and enough, but they could have focused on the other ones and really brought it together. And then they do such a poor job of that, and then they wait till the end, and it's like, oh yeah, here you go, Birds of Prey, great, thanks for coming. So, oh, and one other thing, Ewan McGregor, I like him, I thought, I don't know, he didn't scare me. He's not a good enough villain for me, I don't think. I thought it was a cute character in what he did and the way he kind of talked and stuff like that, but I don't know. There wasn't a lot there to me. Like, he's a big, he just didn't scare me enough as a boss for what he was in this movie. And then one last gripe was Zaz. So Zaz in this, he was actually in the 3rd season of The Sinner. But anyway, and you see him, I don't know his name, but the Zaz that I like is really from Gotham, the TV show. I like that Zaz. I think he's a great one. So, when I realized, oh, that's Zaz, I was like, I think they could have done a better job with that. The people in the TV show scare me more than the villains in this one, So, there you go. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe there'll be more, and maybe they could have done a better job, but now I get it why the score was so low. I'm all for the girls, and, I liked that aspect of it, but I just think the storytelling was poorly done. Anyway, so there you go. That's what I got for you. You still got to check it out, right? If you're a fan of comic books, if you're a fan of DC, if you're a fan of Margot Robbie, you still got to check it out, right? So check it out anyway. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there were pieces that you liked that I didn't mention, and let me know if you agree with me or not. That's fine. I'm in the 5 or 6 range. So that's it. That's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, tell a friend, and keep coming back to Kimmel's Irish Pub.